Hey guys, Zulk-RS here and welcome back to Night of Lodis. And again, just like last episode, no more cutscenes, no more talking, just straight up into the next area. It doesn't look like we can continue from here by boat. Vulgar humans, for what reason have you intruded on our territory? I suggest you leave immediately if you want to live. We don't want to fight with you. We just want to speak with your leader. Tell me where she is. You don't want to fight? Then how did Minerva get hurt? To you, the welfare of others is insignificant in the pursuit of your selfish ambitions. You are our enemies and you have invaded our ocean. I'm the strongest of my kind. Do you dare face me? Is there no way to avoid this? Kinda hard to think how Alphonse is right now and how he will become later in the series. I say later, but actually what I mean by later, I mean on Let Us Cling Together, which chronologically takes place after this game, even though it was released earlier. Anyway, same plan. We will hunker down in this small area. Hold on. Can I check something real quick? Okay, I am not capable of becoming a dragoon just yet. These three are undead classes. I'm gonna have to wait a really long time before I have access to them. You go here. I guess you can go here. So can you? Orson is not suited for this. Bring you in instead. Should I bring Deneb? Temptation, Zorshonel's influence. If I had clear sky, I would have considered bringing her in, but no, Orson would just be better. At this rate, I may not have a full second team ready to go. Because Deneb is pretty useless. Orson's the only one who might be worth training up to be in the second team. Anyway, start. Come on, I'll never lose to you. So, I have mixed feelings about this map in the game. Because in the short term, this map is genius. Game design genius. Here's why. You have ignore the fairies, they are kinda useless. But other than the fairies, you have octopuses and mermaids. All of them have the aquatic stat, aquatic water movement, which means they are extremely deadly in the water, especially these octopuses. And if you haven't noticed, most of this map is water. This map has a shit ton of water, and if it rains, it's going to have even more water. So you're fighting mermaids, who are some of the strongest things you can even fight in the water. And what's worse, your characters can't do very well in the water themselves. So yeah, this the terrain is 100% against you. And after this point, you get to recruit mermaids to have in your own army. Cool, right? Not cool. Because while mermaids are really deadly in the water, they are really bad on dry land. And after this point in the game, you won't fight in many maps that have a lot of water in it. Most of the game is on dry land. So yeah, I have mixed feelings. Like, you get the mermaids after this point to put them in your army, but there really is no point, because this is the map where you would want mermaids. If there was one map, or I guess two maps, where you would want aquatic creatures in your army, that would be here and some maps before this point, like Ardia or whatever that swamp was. So yeah, those are like the three places where you want to have aquatic creatures. But you get aquatic creatures unless you get lucky with shop hires. You get aquatic creatures after you would want them the most. So I don't really get the design of this place. Like, I get the map design of this map in particular, it's genius, but I don't really get the logic of giving you access to mermaids after a point, after all the points in the game where you actually need mermaids, or at least you'd want mermaids. Excuse me for a second, I need to brush my hair for a bit, because I can feel a part of my hair starting to knot, and I need to get this done right now before it knots. That only took a few minutes. It was mostly because I forgot to brush my hair today after I was done taking a bath, so yeah. Anyway, I need to be here. I could try to make a beeline for one of those islands. Actually, I think I will do just that. I put myself out of position, but I think I want to get to that island over there. But can I even make it there? I mean, I'd be able to make it with some of my characters. Nope. I'm not gonna make it if I try to go for that. So better to stay on land. Even if the octopuses and mermaids can attack me from the water, I can at least fight them back from the land. And as long as it doesn't rain, I can also stay on these smaller spaces. You can stay there. Who knows, maybe I can... Nope. The bigger islands are too far away. How many archers do I have? I think I have 3 archers. You can stay here. Yeah, it's not raining, so I don't have to worry about the water level rising. Let's let them come to me. Well, if you're not going to come to me, then I can start moving. Actually, the mermaids are coming in my direction. Yep. Time to shoot them down. Too far away. Of course. I think I need to let them come closer. Turn in. Let's see how close you get. Close enough. Now let's see if I can't crush these guys. Nope, I can't. It's fine though, I can still do nonsense like this. I think Thunder Arrow will hit. Time to hit them all with ranged attacks. You basically do only chip damage, so not you. You move here and acid vapor. I'll have to save my area of effect attacks for the fairies because they have stupidly high dodge. You can probably make fairies work, but it's really not worth it. If you build a party to take advantage of fairies' high agility and dodge, you can probably get decent results, but like I said, it's not worth it, really. Fuck. I really should try getting Alphonse a specific emblem so that he can become a dragoon. Okay. Here? Yeah. I know that isn't going to kill just because Orson is Orson. Put Ivana over here. Put you here. Enemy phase. Now let's see what you guys do. Well, you're going to have fairies act as healers. I know that much, no? Okay, I thought you were going to use Fairy Kiss on that half-dead mermaid. Octopuses are slow as ever. I was used to the insane movement that the mod gives octopuses in water, so yeah, they are a lot slower in the base game. Healing, huh? Won't save you though. Nice. As long as that fairy doesn't move. Oh. This might be a problem. I was gonna say as long as that fairy doesn't move, I can hit them both with Crack Crush and Thunder Flare. Okay, that missed. Good. Yay, you didn't move. The crossbow's doing jack shit. Those octopuses are going to be confused for a bit. Not this again. Here's hoping Lassie doesn't fall asleep, because I need her for the double AoE attack. Okay, Lassie didn't fall asleep. Effidel did though, so that's bad. Thunder Flare. Hitting 4 guys with one spell. It's always fun watching this happen. I forget, how big is your AoE? AoE 1 to 5. So when you say 1 to 5, do you mean like this is 2 because from the center you... No, I think this is 5. I think that's what they meant. And by 5. Fast forward this because that is painfully slow. Start sniping. The fairies don't really need healing right now. I mean, the fairies don't really need to be attacked right now. I can just hit them, try and hit them. Hold on, I need to get person in the front line. I can try and hit them next turn with more undodgeable stuff. Yeah, take this. I am asking for AoE to be used against me with my formation, but it's fine. Again, Orson really sucks, but it's not his fault because he's way lower level than everyone else. Yeah, you stay there and cleanse Epidel. This is gonna be a long fight, I can tell already. Mostly because my movement is really limited here. I am not risking running across the water with mermaids around to get to that area or here. So this is it. I mean, I am doing considerable damage with my ranged abilities though. Not gonna save you, I'm still going to use area of effect spells on you. Ooh, octopus on land. They're making this easy. And the thing about enemies using healing items is just like Pokemon, there is a limit to how many of them that can be used. Yeah, I really want to hit that square right there. Oh, not this again. Okay, no one important fell asleep. Yeah, no one important fell asleep. Attacking. Okay. Anyone want to wake up? No? Okay. I can't reach that square. I can go in the water, but do I even want to? Especially with... sure, why not? Why not? You I can send in the water with no hesitation though. Because you don't suffer as much in the water as everyone else. I do want to get her back on land as soon as possible. Lightning bow. Oh, can I kill one of these? I think I need to target this mermaid. I'd like one of the fairies dead, but this will work too. Move to the side. I can't even hit the mermaid with my bow. Evidel is still asleep. I'll cleanse him to wake him up, I guess. And Ivana, you stand here. Maybe even go a little bit further ahead. Just no. You should actually be here. And heal Alos. Get ready for extra healing though. I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to take a lot of damage really quickly. Really soon. I meant to say. Again, the octopuses though. I am not used to how slow they actually are in the base game. Fairy Kiss. Hopefully those guys stay in that formation so I can keep hitting them with AoE. They no longer stayed in that formation. I can still get a pretty decent AoE off of them though. Alright, come closer so I can whack you. Lullaby is also pretty slow, so I am going to speed that up. Those guys are in melee range. At this rate, Ariel might die just from counter attacks. Okay, first things first. I need to move you. Lightning bow time. Just so my mage can actually get on the ground. I guess I should have moved Orson. That was my bad. Alright, moving Orson. This mermaid, you can kill this mermaid, right? You cannot. Oh, I might have fucked up. I can't get back. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a little bit extra painful. Oh, I can actually hit one mermaid. Blood rain. That is honestly good timing. So Blood Rain is a special emblem. Awarded for killing 25 foes. It terrifies enemies with the chi panels of the owner. So yeah, this actually makes enemies around worse, and I should try picking this up. That fairy is going to die, so let's help it along. Sword emblem acquired. Alright, who else is close to death? You are. Shoot. Let's have Epidel fly over to this part of the land because this side is getting crowded. Don't need to thunder arrow that one. Oh, you also got Blood Rain. Interesting. Whack. Up. Alright, let's see what happens. Do I have to reset because Flauros ends up dying? Confusion Tentacles, okay. I know that's not what the ability is called, but it essentially is what it does. I'm honestly kinda glad he stayed where he was. Fuck. That did a lot. This fairy is probably going to try and go off to heal. Really out of everywhere you had to stand there. Okay, it was just a crown of intellect. We can farm those. So it's fine. I was expecting something different, honestly. Oh great, Ivana fell asleep. And this should wake her up. Again, really hope Ariel here doesn't die from counter attack damage. I can't reach. Oh, you need to move. Getting you on that other piece of dry land. This is the good thing about ninjas. They have really good mobility. And now to kill this other fairy. And this mermaid as well. I know she didn't take enough damage to die, but I feel like I can do the required amount of damage to kill her. Especially if I fly here. And thunder arrow. Wrong target. Thunder arrow. From behind. Okay, start moving towards some dry land at least. Crash on these two. Ivana should move back because I don't want to attack Ariel over there just yet. Alphonse can probably stay. 180 and 168. Well, I know which one I'm attacking. Ooh, neat. I need to be careful with Orson because he is not that bulky. Again, not his fault, he's way lower level than everyone else. And it looks like that's going to be solved soon if he keeps leveling up like that. Move back to get a better shot. Lightning bow. Alright, who can use some healing? Alphonse, actually. So let's heal Alphonse. I feel a little sleepy for some reason, I don't really know why. Okay, I feel really sleepy for some reason and I don't really know why. And it's really sudden too. I wasn't sleepy when I started recording. I just suddenly feel really sleepy. Maybe the mermaids used lullaby on me IRL or something. I don't know. This is gonna hurt. Thwack. And counter thwack. Do you want to die, Ariel? What gives? I might have to heal her. I will have to heal her just so she doesn't freaking kill herself. But first, let's see if I can't kill this octopus. Which one is weaker? This one at 82 and this one is at 146. So I do want to prioritize this one with my thunder arrows and what have you. Get on this island and acid vapor. 43 chance, 92% chance to hit, good enough. It can still miss, but this is good enough. Hold on. Can I actually kill this octopus though? Do I have the damage? I don't think I do, but you never know. I have enough to kill this octopus. Maybe, potentially, if all goes right. And if I can't kill this octopus, well, I can always heal Ariel. Ariel, I mean, not Ariel. I have a plan. I'm gonna have Ivana attack the octopus head on, and hopefully that should do 33 or more damage, because this is Ivana and she's really good actually when she can get into range. Honestly, her movement problems will kinda auto-solve them. Are you kidding me? 1 HP. I am off by freaking 1 HP. And there's a good chance that you kill yourself, so I'm going to have to heal you. Alright, let's see what you can do. AoE, huh? Yeah, that tracks. I was right to heal, because if I didn't heal, this will most certainly kill. Unless you guard. Well done, I guess. Well, at least Orson can get some extra XP by killing this octopus. And as for you, who has the highest level? Or lowest level? Ivana, actually. I want Ivana to kill this mermaid then. $47. That has a good chance to kill actually. So let me use some different measures to weaken her. Wrong target. 30. If I shuriken, it might not kill, because shuriken has low damage. I'll risk it. It's 20 versus 28, so forgive me, lady. Oh, so I don't have to actually kill her. Well, too bad. I wanted Ivana to get the level up. I guess it'll have to wait. There will be more chances for level ups. Finish it. Kill me now. You may have defeated me, but I'll never reveal the location of our sanctuary. So, I'm considering if I need to do this cutscene because there's another cutscene at the start of the next map. I'll endure any disgrace. I have no intention of killing you. Please tell your leader that I wish to speak to her. You keep me alive out of pity? I'd like it if we can resolve things peacefully. You're too soft. Are you truly a knight? By leaving this unfinished, it may come back to haunt you. Have you thought of that? You may one day find my spear protruding from your back. Your sympathy is nothing but a liability. Wait, our leader has agreed to speak to you. You can be serious. She also asked that they be welcomed as guests and treated with hospitality. Ariel, you are to receive treatment for your wounds and then join us later. Alright. Are you the leader of these soldiers? Yes, I am. My name is Alphonse. Welcome, Alphonse. Please follow me. So I think, side tangent, I think the English name for Ariel being Ariel here, I think that was inspired by the Little Mermaid, the Disney movie. I say that because here's the thing. It seems weird for a game like this to be inspired by Disney, by a Disney movie of all things, or reference that of all things, but I can't quite remember. The original Hans Christian Andersen Little Mermaid story was way, way, way darker and way sadder. But I don't remember if the mermaid had a name in that one. Was her name Ariel in that one as well? I know Cinderella has always been Cinderella because I think her name came from Cinder, because she had to clean chimneys and stuff like that, so she'd have soot and cinder on her skin. So that's why she was Cinderella. But I don't remember if the original Little Mermaid story had a name. If you know, please let me know if the mermaid actually had a name in the Hans Christian Andersen version. And while on the topic of Disney's and remakes, I once saw a video by some guy, I don't remember the channel name, sorry, no disrespect by the way, who was saying that people who are mad that Disney changed a lot in the live action remake of the Disney Mermaid have very little footing to stand on, because mythologically the Little Mermaid story in the original Disney animated one, not the remake, that one actually took a lot of creative liberties itself and changed a lot of things itself from from a mythological standpoint and stuff. And here's the funny thing, at one point he said, and this was fair, like he said, if you like the original Little Mermaid and not the remake just because they decided to cast, what was the actress's name? You know, just because they decided to cast a non-white actress as Ariel there, and that is kind of a weird take. Of course, I think he was saying that you can judge that movie and hate the remake for a bunch of other reasons, and that might be fair. But this one is kind of weird. And here's the funny thing. At one point, again, he wasn't really saying anything bad. I don't think you can go watch his video if you really want the proper context. I'm not trying to misrepresent what he's saying or whatever, or disagreeing with him even. I'm not even trying to have that discussion. I'm just bringing it up because context reasons or whatever. Anyway, at one point in the video he said that disliking the remake but liking the animated one is kind of a weird take, because the animated one changes a lot from the Hans Christian version, and so being mad at the changes is kind of weird. And here's the funny part, I actually despise the Little Mermaid, like the Disney version, because it changes a lot of stuff from the Hans Christian one. And I think the original fairy tale, well, I say fairy tale, the original story, I feel like more people need to read it. Maybe don't read it to your kids because it's heartbreaking, but you should read it. It's way better, I think, anyway. It's pretty awesome, the original Little Mermaid one, and I'm kind of upset that Disney, for the lack of a better word, bastardized it in their original animated version. So, yeah, I don't like Disney's Little Mermaid, and I certainly don't like the remake because it's remaking the Little Mermaid, which I don't like in the first place. So, yeah, for the same reason, the remake and the animated original both completely wreck the original story written by Hans Christian, and that's the one I like the most. And so, yeah, probably a very weird stance to take, but that's just how I feel about the whole thing. I generally don't like changes to fairy tales that Disney makes, because I feel like it's kind of muddying the water in a way. Like, there's already a lot of different versions of the fairy tales, so I guess muddying the water isn't the proper way to say it. I think what upsets me the most is that when someone says Cinderella or talks about Cinderella, it's almost always the story, Disney's version of the story. Like, they treat that version as a fairy tale that's been, I don't know, that is a fairy tale, but not a fairy tale movie, you know? I'm probably not making sense. I'm not wording properly. Like, when you think of Cinderella, you only think about Disney's version. When you think about Snow White, you only think about Disney's version. When you think of Tarzan, you think of Disney's version. And very few people even realize that there is an actual original version that isn't Disney's version, you know? I think that's what gets me the most. With stuff like Snow White and Cinderella, I can forgive them a little bit because by nature, fairy tales do tend to change and warp with the times and retelling, so I'm not too mad about those. What does get me mad though is when they do it with stuff that isn't a folk tale but was actually written by an author. Maybe the author died hundreds of years ago and it's in public domain now. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Disney being so lawsuit happy with copyright. That is another thing I dislike that company for. Because, bitch, you are abusing public domain stuff. You built your empire animating stories that were in the public domain, be it fairy tales or be it ancient stories written by well-known authors, but that's been like 100 years ago or something, or 70 years ago or something. So it's no longer a copyright issue, it's public domain now. Like, you built your company on public domain, and here you're gonna issue copyright to anyone who even mentions Cinderella in a animated short or a story of their own. Like, if you try to write and market a Cinderella story, I guarantee that Disney is going to try and put a lawsuit on you. Like, if you make your own version of Cinderella and call it Cinderella, which you should be able to do, Disney will still get mad at you for making Cinderella. That is what really upsets me about Disney stuff, and it especially upsets me when they do it with stuff like The Little Mermaid or Tarzan, because unlike Snow White and Cinderella and The Sleeping Beauty, these two were not fairy tales. These were actual stories written by an actual author. Same with Alice in Wonderland, actually. It was written by a dude. So, yeah. When people talk about Little Mermaid or gush about it, a lot of people don't even know who the hell Hans Christian even is. So yeah, mini rant over. But yeah, back on track. Please be courteous in front of our leader. How do you pronounce that? If the RI wasn't there, it would be Chloe, I think. Chloe. Chloe? 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 I don't know. I'm gonna call you Chloe. I'm Chloe, leader of the mermaids in this part of the ocean. Please share what you have to say. I'm gonna pronounce your name like how you pronounce glory. I promised someone that I'd help them find the sacred spear. The sacred spear, I see, for you humans, those events are long past. I don't blame you though. Your time on this earth is limited. For that reason, you can easily forget mistakes of the past. Forgetting permits hope to return and strength to be rebuilt. In that sense, I envy you. Everyone has their own perspective. I won't blame the people of this generation for sorrows of the past. Please understand, the flow of time is different for our kind. I'm from Lodis. I thought you might know something about the spear. That's why I'm here. I've read that the sacred spear is a treasure of God, which was bestowed upon the mermaids, but that's all I know. That's correct. It was ours. Please tell me, what is the story of the sacred spear? Alright, I'll tell you everything I know. "400 years ago, mermaids lived peacefully around this island. That changed when people arrived. They burned forests and built villages. Conflicts erupted when they... Hold on. Oh no. This is going fast. I missed some dialogues and I really want to read that. So I'll be right back. This game is lucky that I like it a lot because I went back and replayed that whole mission, and now we are back here. Some guys got different emblems, like Alphonse I think got pen and sword emblem, and different people got the blood rain emblem. That's correct, it was ours. Please tell me, what is the story of the spear? Okay, we read this already. Yeah, this is where things happen. Now I don't need to press any keys. 400 years ago, mermaids lived peacefully around this island. That changed when people arrived. They burned forests and built villages. Conflicts erupted when they disturbed our quiet ocean. The quarreling never ceased. And finally, a battle began for control of the island. Ah, so this is a battle. I took up arms alongside the other mermaids. Oh good, it's not gonna auto-scroll right now. So this battle they're talking about 400 years ago, it was won between the original settlers of the island, not from Lodis, but the original Ovis settlers and the mermaids. Commander, the humans have already entered the southern sea. If I surrender, do you think the war will end? No, even with your life in their hands, they'd continue to attack. They are bloodthirsty goblins. They think everything in this world is theirs for the taking. Why? Why does God allow such creatures to exist on this earth? Don't do anything rash. We'll stand by you and protect this ocean. Chloe, that kind of thinking will get us nowhere. What will remain when the fighting is over? Instead, we must find a way to survive. Are you saying that we should let the humans win? That we should endure that kind of humiliation? God, do you only side with humans? It is we who are the soul of the sea. As such, we will eventually become one again with the water and wind. Are we so insignificant? Answer me. Is there no place for us on this earth? Will you turn your back on us and let us fade from existence? Later, when I returned from battle, our leader was gone. But instead, I found a spear. It was a beautiful black spear bestowed upon us by God. It drew on the power of thunder and lightning and could pierce metal. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Now, where was I? Thunder and lightning and... Yeah, whatever. The war started anyway and 10 years passed, okay? We can't find it anywhere. Look once more. I doubt any human could have entered this sanctuary. Who took this spear from here then? And why? Has someone betrayed us? They may have conspired with humans. Impossible. Why would anyone want to risk their life for the enemy? Our leader sacrificed herself for our sake. The spear is the key to our victory. We are being attacked. Protect our ocean. I'll be right there. During the lengthy war, there was a mermaid who fell in love with a human, but such love was forbidden. She hoped that hostilities would subside if the war ended. And so one night she entered the sanctuary and stole the sacred spear for her loved one. The war was over. We were tired of fighting. After losing the spear, we could no longer withstand their attacks, so we escaped to the west. Complicated tides, thick forests and swampy land, these natural barriers have protected this small sea. You see, we don't have the spear anymore. And what happened to her? I don't know. Both she and the spear disappeared, but I received no word that the humans had obtained it. There's no other clues to its whereabouts, are there? Well, I have a feeling that mermaid's still alive somewhere. If you can find her, she may lead you to the spear. What's her name? The mermaid that disappeared. Her name is Berevra. She was a beautiful mermaid with golden scales. She is my sister. If you find her, please tell her that we are no longer angry and that we await her return. Will you do this for me? Can you so easily forgive someone who betrayed you? Because of the power of the spear, we continued to fight and lost many more of our kind. As our former leader said, self-preservation should have been more of a concern. If you find the spear, keep it. It's no longer of use to us. Why is that? We recognize the futility of war. Allow me to see you off where you are headed. I guess I'll return to Rodella first. There's someone waiting for me, if she believes in me, that is. So we have a lot of cutscenes in store for the next part. And I will do that in the next episode. All of that will be done in the next episode. And in the shop, you buy from mermaid shopkeepers. I always thought that was a cool detail. You can also buy a mermaid, but don't. That's a mistake. So don't do that. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and or subscribe. Dislike it if you hated it. I'll heart your comment to let you know I've read them. So just because I hated your comment doesn't mean I agree with it. I'm Zulk-RS and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.